How's it going guys, Tatsumi here back again for another video, hope you all guys having a fantastic day. Oh wait. Do you know what time it is? It's time for the Tensura tier list ladies and gentlemen, yeah you heard it, we're doing a tier list for the Tensura units, and I hope this will help you to decide on what banner you should go to spend your precious crystals. And we'll be doing to rate them from S tier, A tier, down to C tier. S tier will considered as the highest tier and a must-have units. These is based on their usefulness and what most veteran players recommends, especially if you're new to the game, these might help your progress. So, before we start I just wanted to make things clear that these tier list is based in my opinion. And with the help of a friend of course. His name is Marikuso. I know I am. I'm probably about to make some of you make mad, but man it is what it is. And if you guys have a problem with this tier list, please let us know or everyone know by commenting in these video. I do love reading your comments guys and I will respond to you as soon as I read them. And yeah, without being said let's start.
約束したんだ。諦めないってな。
いつも心配してくれてありがとう。
よし、行こう。
First thing first. Let's take a look at the list. These are the 8 units of Slime Revival. If you notice, no slime form Remora. I excluded on the list because it's a free unit, you can get it from the event story. Anyway, let's start from the OG Tensura unit. Benimaru. Benimaru is mainly critical attacker, he has a passive 50% crit rate, which is not bad for attacker. And he is a magical attacker, mostly needs to clear Dungeon of Trials floor 21. And his true art has a chance to debuff the enemy by 70% magic resistance. He is also have a nuke potential, pair him with Berwick. He might that useful for you, but I gonna give it B. Probably because of his kit, it would be better if he has a 5-star support slot in order to initiate a nuking battle. It would be awesome. Move on to OG Milam. I'm gonna give a C. The reason why I put her in C list probably because of her true arts, it has low damage and only works when the enemy is broken. And maybe some of you guys want her because of her arts, especially her return damage. But to be honest it's a little tricky to use and needs a proper timing when to use it. I know a lot of Milam owners out there that Milam is just a filler in their box. And here is OG Remora. Your ultra supporter. Let's give him S. Simply because he can be your arts gen healer as well, and one thing good about OG Remora is her art, it heals status ailments and also increases all allies' status ailment resistance for 10 seconds. He is very useful against status ailments and especially a good support in Dungeon of Trials floor 26. He deserve in the S tier man. And move on to Santa Tensura. Let's have Shion, she is mainly attacker unit. I'm gonna give her B. What I love in Shion is that her equipment slot has 5-star defense and a passive 100% freeze resistance with stacking attack and damage every time true art is used. Her true art is already high damage with 63,000% plus increases accuracy by 100% good in high evasion enemies. She is good to have if you don't have attacker. And if you're a veteran maybe there is a specific comp for her. And here is Santa Milam. Santa Milam is basically a sub-attacker and arts gen as well. I'm gonna give her B. Good thing about Santa Milam is that her true art gives allies crit rate by 100%. And arts gen with 3 per second. She is more like a defensive sub-attacker because of her equipment slot. She has 5-star heal and a 4-star defense, and her arts and true arts are more on offensive. All I can say is that she is a balance unit and also good for mono fire. Here is Santa Remora. He is mainly a support unit and has a nuke potential. Good thing about Santa Remora is that his true arts increases all allies damage by 60% and magic damage by 60% good for nuke, especially with magic team like Juno. But her art is kinda meh. Due to its limitation, the defense buff is only works if the enemy is Giant's boss, but it give 20 arts gauge which is good. And I'm gonna give her A. Let's move on to Kimono unit. Milam. I actually like her, but she is only good in nuking battles, she is more on monolight nuke, her true art reduces enemies' light resistance by 50%, with a massive damage of 65,000% and her passive abilities, adds 40% attack for the first 60 seconds of the quest, and adds instant 50 arts gauge to all allies. I'm gonna give her C. She only knows how to nuke. That's all. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your boy. Kimono Remora. He is attacker unit. And belongs to the top of the list. S tier. I know you guys know already that Dark Remora is Vox number 2. They much more alike, but if you compare to Vox. Vox is way better, but let's talk about Dark Remora. Special thing about Remora is her skill. Gives 50 arts gauge when hit. And when every time true arts is used. It increases all allies' physical damage by 50% for 50 seconds. And it's stackable. He is a must-have unit especially if you are new to the game. But be careful when he is affected with status ailments, his 100% crit rate will disappear. On that note guys, I think that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comments what's your thought about the video. And subscribe if you're new. And turn on those notifications. See you guys in my next video. Later.